Once again, guys, welcome back to T Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. It is your boy TD, and make sure you don't forget to check me out on Twitter at TD Fans Talk and Instagram TD Fans Talk, and also DolphinsTalk.com, where you can find a lot of my videos and my information. Due to popular demand, a lot of people wanted me to talk about the issue in the NFL with Kenny Stills in the NFL, and also with Jay-Z in the recent things that have opened up a lot of people's eyes of certain dilemmas that have been happening with throughout the league. We're going to break that down. I'm going to give a few people a chance to come in the room. Hit that like button on your way in, guys. Y'all give me about 30 seconds and we will get started, guys. I'm going to go grab me a cup of water I already have on the counter. So thanks for your patience. I'll be right back. What's up, Joe? I see you in the room. Thanks for being patient, guys. Y'all hit that like button on your way in. Just had to go get me a bottle of water before we started this conversation, because it should be a good conversation. Tap that off. Make sure y'all hit that like button on your way in the room, guys. Pulling up on some of the information now that we're going to be discussing. Miami Dolphins. Oh. Y'all check in the comment section. Let me know that you're here. Hit that like button on your way in. Just give me a hey or a yo, whatever you do. We got 6 people in the room.
Keep me up at night. How are you going to pay for the kids' new?
All right, we got 8 in the room. Hate that sports and politics and ethics issues are still an issue. Yeah, me too, Joe. Me too. That's how I feel, man. And hopefully I can share some light, giving an opinion that ain't biased or just one-sided, because that's all I hear. You know, when I hear people talk about one way or another, it's just all one side or the other. And I actually love that in my life. I find myself right in the middle of all of it, looking at people like this, you know, like, oh, okay, you feel that way? You feel that way? And you know, before we get started, I want to let y'all know a few things about myself. TD, it's none of my business what anybody else thinks of me. So it is what it is. Also, I am one of the most neutral people that I know, which is weird. What's up, Vicky? Didn't get the notification. That sucks, but it's all right, man. I'm back and I'm black. That's all right, G Firm. Rep who you are, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right. Another thing I want you to know about me, TD above anything. TD above anything stands for humanity. Let me get that straight now. TD above anything stands for humanity. I don't pick sides. I stand for humanity. I stand for what my maker created. That's what I stand for. So I want y'all to know that before we even get started, okay? All right. Vicky, I've been looking for you. What is going on with the notifications? I don't know, Ron. The first notification everybody got, and then all of a sudden they tripping, man. But I'm glad I'm telling y'all I'm going live right away, so y'all can tune right in, man. Pull up Kenny game stats. Show me how think he is consistent. Logan, you know what? Listen, in this conversation, I'm going to be very active in the chat because I know this is going to bring up a lot of things, okay? There are going to be times I'm active in the chat, and then there's going to be times I'm just talking, saying what I have to say. But I urge you all as listeners today to get out of what you believe. I don't care which spectrum you on. Get out of what you believe. Sit back and just listen to perspective. And it don't make perspective right, but it's mine. Just sit back and listen, okay? All right. So First and foremost, let's start off with Kenny Stills, ladies and gentlemen. One thing that I love to death about Kenny Stills, some of y'all want to talk about on the field play, that's good. We're going to get there too. But one thing I love about Kenny Stills is this man puts his actions into what he believes. He actually goes out and does it. He wins NFL awards every year. He gives back to the community. See, we ain't even talking about the issues right now, okay? We're talking about him as a person. He's strong about what he believes, and he goes out and he helps the community. Almost every single Miami Dolphin community event, this man is at. Almost every single one. Literally, one of the finalists almost every year in the NFL's award for action, for I just had a brain fart. For the things that you do in the community, all the things that you do to give back, being a millionaire, making all this cash, man. I don't care if you like this man or not. You got to respect the fact that he is about humanity. That's right, Walter Payton Award, humanitarian. I don't know, I had a brain fart, all right? But this man, forget football, forget those politics. We're just talking about his heart. His will to look out for others when he can go sit on the beach every year with his millions, do his thing, shine, floss, club, do all I'm paid, it's me, ooh, like a lot of them do. So regardless of all the other stuff, you have to respect that. You have to love it. And if you don't, then I'm not going to judge you. But I think you feel something within yourself that says, yeah, how can I not get behind that? Okay. All right. So that's Kenny Stills, the person, not the football player, not the activist, the person. He is a good human being. Now, whether we think some of the things that he does is correct or not, no one's perfect. Even if he is perfect, no one's perfect. Even if everything he did was right, no one's perfect. Even if some of the things he did was wrong, no one's perfect. But we sit around a lot of times and want to judge people, but never walk the step in their shoes. All right? And I start this off by letting y'all know I love Kenny Stills. That don't mean I have to absolutely agree with everything he says, does, or feels. And I don't agree with everything he says, does, and feels. I agree with a lot of things he says, does, and feels, but we'll talk about that. I'll give y'all me right now. I don't care. But once again, it's none of my business what anybody else think about me because I'm secure in how I feel. All right? Now, let's dive into a little bit of the issue. Okay? The first time I heard Kenny Stills mentioned in a negative light is when Kenny Stills started being an advocate and took action by taking a knee on the sideline of a football field. And he took a knee for something that he believed in. And this is one of the areas where I believe in the cause. He took a knee because he wanted to bring light to social injustice, just like his good friend, Colin Kaepernick. Now, as we get into this conversation, I want you all to remember one thing as a title. Why did they take a knee? It was to make people aware of social injustice in the United States of America. How African-American males, African-Americans in general, have gone through a lot whenever it came to social injustices, whether it be police brutality, police killings, or the incarcerations in this country, whatever it may be. He's using his platform for something he cares about. But that's not where the issue came from. The issue came from how he did it and when he did it. When he did it was during the national anthem of this great country. And yes, TD said this great country because I love my country. I do. I love my country. especially when you talk about somebody like me who loves his country, but also recognizes the social injustices that are happening in our country. O-U-R. Not they, not none of that. O-U-R. Our country. Okay? I'm proud to be in this country. If you understand some of the things like I do, I was a teacher. I taught world geography, everything. Economics, everything. If you understand how things are in a lot of other countries, if you understood, you may love this country too. I love my country. Our country. Let me stop. I can't hold it for myself now. I'll share it. It's our country. All right? I love the United States of America. That doesn't take away from the history of this country. I'm not naive to the history of our country. Our country. I'm not naive to it. I understand what we've been through, as especially for African Americans in this country. I understand all of that. It saddens me. It hurts me. But I am an individual who also realizes that the things of the history of this country that saddens me are the past. Are there still things that's happening in this country like that today? Absolutely. Not on the same scale, we all know, but there are still absolutely things, remnants of these actions that are unfair, prejudiced, racist, and what's the word I want to use? It's just ultimate controlling. I'm not naive, but that doesn't change me from telling you all I love my country. But I also understand the ins and outs of what my country is and what it is going through and how it is continually trying to heal. And it's not going to happen overnight. Now, there are things that happen to advance the movement of all of us being one people. One people. That's the ultimate goal, is it not? I don't care who you are, what color you are. The ultimate goal is for all of us to be one. In my eyes, we are one. But there are people who have their differences. We are one. So at the end of the day, the ultimate goal is to become one. Now, here's where the sad truth is, y'all. We have a national anthem that I am proud to stand for. We have a national anthem that I am proud to stand for, sing, and put my hand on my heart for. We should be proud of that, right? But the sad truth is, there are a lot of things that happen to specific people in our country, specifically African Americans, where we don't have the right voice. We don't have a voice that's being heard. And I know some of y'all don't listen to rap, but one of my favorite rappers said a line one time, and it meant so much to me. And I think you all should take this in your life. It's your choice. If getting your point across crosses the line some of the time, then cross it with pride. If getting your point across crosses the line some of the time, then cross it with pride. Because what some people have to deal with in this country, and no one wants to hear their voice, they scream to the top of their lungs and no one hears. It's almost a proud thing. You have to a lot, and this is what people have to understand. A lot of African Americans were proud of Kenny Stills, Kaepernick, and those guys taking the knee because they feel like, and I'm not gonna say they, I'm gonna say we, because I understand why he took a knee. But that doesn't take away from the fact that I love my country. And I'm going to say that 50 million more times in this video. I'm going to say that 50 million more times in this video. I love my country. Ain't there not one of y'all can question that. And if you do, what I want to say to you is almost sinful. So I'll keep going. All right? But I love my country. But it was a proud moment where when you feel like you have no voice, and if you have to cross the line, this is a moment to cross it with pride. And there was only one goal. There was only one goal. Only one goal to get out of kneeling. It was to get individuals' attention who may have not known about the screaming we've been doing so long because it did not get everybody's attention. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. You know? And that's all it was. It was a moment to grab everybody's attention. And a lot of people didn't like that. A lot of people said, you don't do that with the national anthem. And I can understand how they feel because the pride that they have for their country. I get it. The pride that they have for their country. I get it. I get that. But then I always ask people that said, don't do it then. I always ask them one question, and I personally, a neutral person, have never gotten an answer. Then when do they do it? How do they do it? Even when you get a platform and score 4 touchdowns and try to say something to the media, oh, how did you have this monster game? Well, first I want to talk about an issue. Well, okay, and they cut you off or they don't even air it. How do you do it? See, that's what people were yelling out. They were yelling that out a lot. Oh, there were some people that were reasonable. They said, you know what? I don't want to disrespect the flag because they felt like me. I love my country. I love my flag. But can you help me? Give me a suggestion on how to do it. That way, where people will actually hear it and care to hear it. I'm sorry, I've never gotten an answer. I don't want to offend anyone, but I never got an answer. Never. Never. And then what made matters worse, the media still, even despite them doing it on that platform, the media still tried to change the narrative. And they tried to make it about the flag. How can let me tell you what changed my thought process, because I was like, oh, we doing it during the flag? I don't know. Let me tell you what changed my thought process. Because the only reason I was upset was because look at all the people that done died for this country, X, Y, and Z, this, that, and this. But when I had veterans coming out, when I'm listening to veterans themselves, oh, I have no problem with it. I died. I fought for this country. I took bullets for this country. I came home with my family torn apart for this country. I came home lost in the head for this country, and I'm all good with it. Oh, I respect what they say more than anything, more than my own opinion, because they've been out there fighting for those stripes and stars. They were out there fighting for it. So who am I to judge half the people, even servicemen, saying no, and half of them saying yes? Once again, that's why I live my life in the place of who am I? Let me sit back and look at both sides and make a educated decision for myself. So at the end of the day, I'm not against nor for what happened, but I do believe if getting your point across crosses the line, some of the time, then cross it with pride. Keep your head up. You're not going to make everybody happy. You're not going to make everybody happy. Nor should you care to. On this channel, you think I'm going to make everybody happy? You know how many people about to unsubscribe to this channel just because I'm neutral and I ain't just one-sided? You think I care? All I can do is be me. That's it. That's all I can be is me. That's it. You can't make everybody happy, but be you and be the best you can be. Now, moving along. Let's go back to once again. What was the purpose of taking a knee? To make everyone aware of social injustice. Now let's get to the whole Jay-Z thing. This is where I was not happy with Kaepernick, okay? Because, first of all, I'm not even a fan of Jay-Z like that. So let's get that straight now. I'm not, oh, Jay-Z, best rapper all the time. I'm not even a fan like that of Jay-Z. I love my brother and everything he does. He made a name for himself, started from the bottom. He earned his. It wasn't given to him. So I have the ultimate respect for a man like that. He's not a businessman. He's a business man. These are his words. And here's where I had an issue with what Kenny did in this case, and Kaepernick, to be honest with you. Jay-Z actually explained the reasoning why he partnered with the NFL and people didn't like it. But he actually gave you the most logical reason of all time, and I can't believe people came out and said he's a switch out. And yeah, I know how people attack him, cooning and all that stuff. Let me tell you why. This man said, he sat there in front of Roger Goodell, and I think people just don't like it because they just looks that way. But Jay-Z don't care about what y'all think about him. But he tried to offer perspective to everybody. And it's just common sense. I ain't a fan of his. I ain't got no merit to take his side or Kenny and Kaepernick's side. But I want y'all to notice how the media tried to put those guys against each other, which is a whole nother story. But anyway, this is where I'm like, Kenny, no, Kenny Stills, what are you doing? Now you're disagreeing with what Jay-Z's doing and Cap kind of taking indirect shots. Let me tell you why that was a problem. Jay-Z went on camera in front of the world and said, how did they asked him a question? Well, you don't think that people are going to think you're contradicting yourself by doing this and X, Y, and Z? You told people not to perform in the Super Bowl and all this and that, and we're going to get to that in a moment. But hold on. Y'all help me on there. Let me put some common sense, because I know common sense ain't common at all. But let's get something together here. Let's get something straight here. If I'm supposed to be sitting there supporting you taking a knee, and you say the purpose of taking a knee is to bring awareness to social injustice, that was the purpose. You didn't tell us there was no other goal. Yeah, ultimately to have change, but right now your movement is just to bring awareness. Jay-Z said in front of the world on camera, who don't know why they taking a knee at this point? And some people want to come back. Well, some people still don't realize why, because the media making it about the flag. No. Ain't nobody and they mama don't know why the knee been taken at this point. Everybody know it's due to social injustice, but a lot of people personally feel just don't use the flag platform to make your point. Everybody knows the reason. The purpose of taking the knee was for awareness and awareness alone, to bring about change. That's it. Let's get that straight now. That was the purpose of them doing it, to make people aware. And they knew by doing it in a controversial way would force everybody to know what the issue was. Everybody know what the issue is now. Like Jay-Z said out his own mouth. He said, so what? Now we supposed to be sitting around like, good, everybody know the issue now. That just keep on reminding them. That ain't about change. That ain't change. If you want to advance an agenda, let the people know what your next step is. And that's the one thing that's been missing in this whole thing. Step one, complete. Everybody knows now. But I have yet to hear a step two. And now a man comes in and say, they done did their part. Let me go ahead, pick that ball up and keep running with it. And that's an issue. Now it makes me, and I ain't going to go too deep into it, but now it makes me feel like we want attention now. I'm not going to ultimately say that's what they want now, because I think Kenny just backing up his guy. But with this whole Kaepernick thing and stuff like that, if you got a problem with what Jay-Z is doing, it's making me feel like you just want attention of the spotlight now. Of, hey, I'm still out here holding the good fight. What you originally did it for has been complete. Congratulations, young man. But I don't think you want it to be over. I don't think you want your handshaking good job now. That's my problem now. I don't think you want people to come and be like, hey, you started all this, good job. Thank you for doing your part. And now they move on to the next saga. I don't think you want it to end at that. But hey, I could be wrong. But can somebody give me a logical reason on why you have a problem with what Jay-Z did when you have told us a million? No, matter of fact, let me back up from saying you told us, because let's be honest as well. Kaepernick act like he don't want to come out in front of the world anyway and be an activist about what he's doing. I haven't, for some reason, we haven't seen this man out here talking to the people, to literally telling them, now here's what we're going to try to do. Here's the next step. Because the sad part about this is Jay-Z's also positioning himself for ownership as well. Here's the sad part about it. Here's the sad part about it. If Jay-Z picks this up and he brings about real change, and you see things change, you see how our players are being treated, you see how the NFL brand now is worldwide of showing equality, and they're actually putting their money where their mouth is and their actions where their mouth is. If he actually does it, I'm not saying he will. Maybe it's just a fraud for money. It could very well be. But again, my mind is open. My mind is open. I'm not going to sit there and close it and just be one way, because it's too many unanswered. And too many things that are unanswered. And then when you're looking for the answers, the person that's leading the drive ain't saying nothing. It's ridiculous. So for me, once again, the purpose of taking the knee was to bring awareness. This whole country is aware now. Now what? Now what? And I hate to listen. Once again, sometimes I gotta preface things before I say it, because I'm a black man. What another black person got to say about me and my opinion, cooning and all that. Once again, what I want to say back to you ain't godly, so I'm not gonna say it. But you get my point. And let me elaborate on it a little bit. What I don't like is I've grown up. I'm only 34 years old. In this world that I've grown up in, there have been a lot of things people with the same skin color as me have been fighting for. But the one thing that I am sick of is the fact that we have a plan that does not show the ultimate goal we're trying to achieve. Tired of it. Tired of it. Oh, they did this happened wrong to our people. We need to go march about it. Okay, I'm willing to go march with you about it, but can you tell me what the end result, what do we plan on getting out of it? Or awareness. Okay, now once people know, what do we want to accomplish? What's tangible that we're going to get, though, that we got to go do? What law are we about to change? What this and that? What that and this? We don't have that ending. People laugh at us. Sit here and talk about, oh, they complain about this today, give it a year, and then it'll be about that. And it makes me mad. So when I see somebody pick up a ball and sitting in the room with people that supposedly are the opposition, supposedly, that's another thing that kills me. Never go sit and meet with the opposition. Then why you keep talking about you want change? I've never seen change happen if you don't ever meet with the opposition. Unless you go take it. But come on now. We don't know law. We got enough people that know law. We got enough people that know law. All I'm saying to y'all is, if we're going to move forward and be one country, one people, citizens of the United States of America in this amazing country, at the end of the day, we have to have a plan for everything we want to do. We have to have a plan for everything we want to do. If we and if we got a plan, more people are inclined to get on board. The same people that we always scream about, oh, they ignoring it too. They're part of the problem because they ignoring it too. They ignoring it because you ain't got no A, B, C, D all the way to Z plan that they can get behind. Some people ain't stupid enough to get behind something that ain't fully thought out. Some people ain't stupid enough to get behind something they ain't fully thought out. And we want to attack the people that actually do like and care about us, the ones that do, because they ain't out in the street with us, or they not fully showing our the support for our struggle. They don't even know what you're trying to accomplish. They just know why you're doing what you're doing, but they don't know what you're trying to the end result. I'm tired of it. That's why TD sits right in the middle of the spectrum. Oh, y'all, that's how y'all feel over there? Y'all feel that way over there? Woo. Yeah. It's y'all lives. I'm over here worry-free. I ain't worrying about all this drama keeping me up at night watching videos all night about this person said that person said that. Well, they come to me in passing. Taking years off your life, stressing yourself. You want to make real change and be a part of real change? Everybody that you're backing that sounds good or what they're delivering to you, start asking them, what's the end result? What are we trying to accomplish? And then when they give you an answer, then you ask them, then what? Don't let them off the hook. We out here sending our money and everything to people that ain't got an end result for you. No, man. No, we got to stop that mess. Got to stop that mess. Got to stop that mess. We all know hate is in America. Hate is all through America. Every race got some hate. Hate is all through America. All through America. And if we really want to bring about change, we need to start holding what we can control accountable. But I promise y'all, this is the type of stuff. Jay-Z has a platform. You see, I'm building a platform. I ain't sitting here making my bid for the presidential election of 2040 right now, but I am telling y'all, that's my future. My future is to bring change, but make common sense of it all, not pointless change. Not change that ain't going to advance everybody's well-being. I don't care who you are, what color you are, what race, what belief, everybody's well-being. Advance everybody's. I am a firm believer. You know how they say you can't make everybody happy? I'm a firm believer that when it comes to the social issues of this country, yes, you can. All you got to do is eliminate the hate. Eliminate the hate. Everybody should be able to get whatever they want. Everybody should be prospering in this nation. Everybody. Everybody should be able to walk in stores and people don't clutch purses. Everybody should be able to get pulled over and get a nice smile. Hey, how you doing? And not assume things. Everybody. Every single person should be able to feel the same way about their fellow citizens in this country. Period. Everybody. So all y'all who be coming in my comment section, oh, TD, you just need to be pro-black. I'm pro-humanity. My maker would not like me just being pro one thing. I'm pro-humanity, period. So don't try to come in my comment section, make me comment on this to make it this way or comment on that to make it that way. I got my opinion, and believe it or not, it probably upsets both sides in a lot of situations. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I love every single person on this chat. You see this guy in the chat section right now, General Lee, with the Confederate flag and with the hidden message that says America is white again. I'll let you know what it says. America is white again. General Lee, I love you. I'm going to pray for you, but I love you. I love you. I love you dearly. I wish you and your family prosperity and the best life you can have. And I pray that you wish that upon me, and if not now, one day. That's the type of person I am. So I want to make sure I get that straight to you all now. Just want y'all to know that, man, because I'm tired of it. On this channel, it ain't no division. It ain't no this, that, and this. I see all the comments. Oh, Kenny, I don't like Kenny because he did this. Or oh, I don't like those people because they not supporting this. You only got one of these to live. Do y'all realize that? You only got one of these to live. One. You only got one of these to live. One. Only one. Don't get caught up in this mess, man. Please don't. Do not get caught up in this, man. My bad. My chat pause. I'm sorry, Gio. I didn't even notice you had gave a donation to the channel, man. It just came through because it was deleting somebody from the channel. Shout out for the donation, Gia Cabrera. We all red, white, and blue. In the sense that we have pride for our country, but we're all humans. People over in China right now, they are family, man. Y'all need to realize that. People in Korea, whether it's South or North Korea, they are family. South America, Alaska, I don't care where they are our family. They are our family, man. We all bleed blood. We all have blood. Unless you're a Patriots fan. Good point, Bree. Patriots, Bills, and Jets exempt from this conversation. Oh, man. Bree, you a fool. But nah, man. Real talk, man. If we really want to come together as a people and we sitting here, listen, I'm telling y'all, the best therapy is not worried. Listen, stop disagreeing with people. Respect their opinion, even if you disagree. It's that simple. It ain't hard. But I know I think I'm starting to believe it's a part of human nature to want to be right and want to show people you are on the right side of things. I get it. I'm starting to believe it's a part of human nature. So it's hard. Respect other people's opinions. It's theirs. You can't own someone else's opinion. That in itself is trying to enslave someone. Stop that, Bree. Talk about that's why I go to games and fellowship with the other teams. It's love. We all love football. We ain't giving you no pass, Bree. You supposed to be supporting me at the game, talking trash to the Bucks, and you over there dancing with them. Their fans putting beads on your head like you at home. Get out of here with that crap, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Communication is key. It's hard to communicate whenever the media is doing the things that they're doing, man. It gets political, y'all. This is why even conversations like this, man, I love all y'all. I love all y'all. Some of y'all may disagree with almost everything that I said in this 40-minute video, but I love you. I love you. And I respect the fact that you disagree with me because you got your own take. And your reality, what you believe is what you believe. And I cannot, based off of everything you've done and been through in life and what you believe, the conclusions you've come up with gives you your reasoning. Who am I to attack that? I could tell you I disagree with it maybe, but who am I to attack it? You entitled that. That's freedom for you to believe what you want to believe. And believe it or not, some of y'all may not like this, even if it's hateful. That's your business. That's your business. It is your business. And none of your business is my business unless I want it to be. And the problem is we're wanting other people's business to be ours too much. Too much, man. I don't see how supporting a sitting president makes one racist, but whatever. We don't need Stills and his drama. Plus, he will never be a 1,000-yard receiver. Trade that bum. I tell you what, North Ender, I think he's going to be a 1,000-yard receiver this year if he's playing. And as far as supporting a sitting president, I'm not one that believes that makes anybody racist. I'm not one that believes it makes anybody racist. That's just who you want to support. People got their reasons. People got all kind of reasons of why they want to do what they want to do. Nothing wrong with that. You live in your skin, North Ender. Don't worry about when people say that if you're racist because of it. Remember, it's none of your business what other people think about you. Adopt that and you ain't got to worry about it. I'm glad you allow us to disagree politically. Who am I to not allow you to? That's my whole point I'm trying to get across to y'all. The problem is we get upset when someone else does. Stop caring. And now I'm yelling at you because you need to. Stop caring. Stop caring what other people think about you. Stop. Now, one thing I will urge you to do. One thing I would urge you to do, though, is keep your ears open, though. One of the healthiest things you can do, you ain't got to get involved, but always listen to the opposition. No matter what side you're on, I am telling you one of the most healthiest things you can do in your life is always listen to the opposition, but it will be in your best interest not to respond to it. Because I promise you, if you listen to the opposition, in some situations, it'll change your stance. And in other situations, it'll confirm your original stance. But it'll make you a more rounded person who understands things better. The problem we have now is you have this side and this side only listen to people that talk about this side, and this side only listen to people that talk about this side. But if you listen to both sides, you'll start to realize, hold on, let me grab that little nugget out of there and put it over here. Let me grab that from over here and put it over here. That makes sense. I mean, I ain't over there and I ain't over there, but, you know, I keep my ears open. Oh, that actually did make a little sense. Let me get a little bit of that over there. That's actually, man, I didn't even know that. They were telling me wrong. Oh, wait, hold on. What in the heck was they telling me over here? I'm telling you. Don't be that closed-minded person, and I promise you, you can get mad at me. You can get mad at me all you want. You can get mad at me all you want. Welcome back. Oh, man. What am I doing? I done clicked on it by mistake. I say you can get mad at me all you want about this, but we got too many closed-minded people in this world. Too many. Too many. I see the crap on both sides because you know why? My seat is right in the middle, 50-yard line. If I'm over there in the back of that end zone, all I see is that crap. If I'm over here in the back of this end zone, all I see is that crap. Nope. Let me get at the 50-yard line. Matter of fact, put me way at the top of the 50. I need the best vantage point possible. Why y'all doing that over there? Y'all know y'all ain't right. trying to mess with these people's head. Why y'all doing that over there? Man, y'all is getting out of control. Oh my God, look at what it's doing to the world. Oh my gosh, people don't even see it. Oh, look at all the people mad. Oh my gosh, they don't even know they being bamboozled. Oh, look at all them over here pissed off. They don't even know they fighting for a blank reason. Oh my God. Let me drink this tea at the 50 though, at the top. Because every time I say something, I'm dumb, I'm stupid. That's why I learned it's nobody's business. It's none of my business what you think about me. I'm going to sit at the top on the 50 and drink my tea. Right up there, period. Period. I'm telling y'all, man. I don't know what he's saying. I'm sure, you know, let me show that. I'm sure, what is that? I'm sure Trump being white isn't the reason people call him a racist. No, that ain't. I don't think that's the reason either. I think it's just certain behaviors that people have noticed that support a racist narrative, and that's part of the issue. That's part of the issue for a lot of people. That's a huge issue. It supports a racist narrative, and my thing with them is, if you're at least you can do yourself a due diligence in coming out and fighting back against some of those reasons and allegations, but he doesn't. So now I can understand why people feel the way they feel. I mean, it is what it is, man. At the end of the day, you only got one of these, like I keep on telling y'all. You only got one of these. I've never seen in my 34 years this society the way it is now, letting years and years and years of their life go by, focus on this current situation versus living their life, progressing. Man, it's hard out here for people, y'all. It's hard out here. It's hard out here. All day, every day, people are focusing on what's happening political while they struggling to pay their bills, while they're struggling to raise their kids. Do y'all realize all the things that's happening in this world right now, in this country? Do you know that the mom and dads that are struggling to pay their bills, working all of these jobs? Do you know that they're not even raising their kids? They come home, sit them in front of a TV, and wake them up in the morning, take them to school, go to work, come home, feed them dinner, put them in front of a TV, ain't even raising their kids. And they wonder why ADD and delays and all of this stuff is happening. Because people out here struggling. And don't give me that, well, they need to stop being lazy parents. No, they depressed. People are depressed. They struggling bad, man. When you're depressed, you gonna come home and try to find the little sanity you can in sitting your child in front of a TV and just strolling on your phone because it's the only relief you have in a day. People can't even raise their kids right. And they growing up less and less educated, less and less prepared for this world, more and more ignorant. And this ain't a color thing. This happening in every race. Period. Facts. People out here struggling, man. Fighting with life. Feeling pains in their body all day. Feeling their age. 20-year-olds feeling 40. 40-year-olds feeling 70. 70-year-olds. Well, they probably ain't worried about it because they ain't worried about this crap anyway. They wiser. They wiser to even be worried about all that crap. There's so many things in place that is hurting our people. And when I say our people, our humanity. I'm telling y'all, man. And we around here fighting about the pigment of your skin and what you believe versus what I believe. And we all getting messed over at the end. Get yourself to the 50-yard line and get at the top. Get on the 50-yard line and go all the way to the top. Open your eyes and realize, forget that political crap. Let me look at my life. What am I going through? I always wanted to start that business, but I've been saying that for 4 years. I always wanted to be a cook. You keep getting cooking school brochures and not doing anything. And I'm not faulting you because you're tired. You're depressed. A lot of people are. Y'all think y'all know me? I went through a great depression. A bad depression. I was damn near a manager at a Fortune 500 company. Managing 35, 40 people at a time. Training supervisors, training new associates. Watching associates come to work saying, I'm sick today. Oh, my FML for anxiety and depression. And I'll sit there in the back of my head and sit there and be like, sure. But until you go through stuff yourself and realize it's real. Mental health out here is real. And I ain't talking about the wackos that's out here doing these crimes like that. These shootings and stuff. But some of them got issues too. It's real. The saddest thing in my life right now, is remembering the time where I used to judge people for always talking about they depressed and they can't come to work. Until I realized what that feeling feels like. But you got to get up off your behind. You got to realize you're living a life that's worth living and go pursue your dreams. Go have your fun. Live your life. You only get one. You only get one. Get up. Well, I'm 45 now, and I know I can still do that, but it ain't really likely. Go live your life, man. Go fail. Go fail. I promise you, if you go out there and have no expectation about it, you might look up and shock the hell out of yourself. Go fail. Because what people don't realize is, you know how people say age brings wisdom? No, failure brings wisdom. Failure brings wisdom. Go fail. Go learn. Go attempt something that the devil keep telling you ain't realistic for you. And Wetson, you couldn't be more real with that comment. We all depressed some way, somehow, to a degree, or at least have been. Mental issues do not discriminate. Spot on, George. And Stephen, I like what you're saying there, but it's two spectrums to that. He says, no, TD, the intelligent learn from their mistakes, while the wise learn from other people's mistakes. The problem with the wise that learn from other people's mistakes, they have the hardest time going through their own. They have the hardest time going through their own. You are blessed beyond measure if you live your entire life and never get hit with mistakes or something that caused you to feel down. You are blessed beyond measure. Some might even argue you're neglected, because I know the God that I serve, he will test you and put you through stuff just to prepare you for that next step in your life. He will put you in the dirt just to see if you can handle all the drama and turmoil that comes your way. Because why will he give you the blessings he have in store for you if he don't know you can handle it? I'm telling every single person in this chat section right now, you can handle your drama. You just got to fight. I promise you. Y'all don't know the half of the stuff I had to fight through. You wouldn't even believe. And there's a sense of pride in me about what I fought through. But it's so much humility. And the humility says, but don't be getting cocky, because that fight can get worse. Your test can get even worse. But don't get me wrong. God done built my mind to the point of bring it on. And I ain't saying that to combat him. It's just that I know where my faith lies. I know what I have in me. I know that he's behind me no matter what. So let's go, devil. Come on. TD just ranting now. I think you wrote renting is ranting. And yeah, I'm ranting now. Because believe it or not, we got 68 people in this room. I might be ranting to 67, but it's one person that's at home right now, could be going through a divorce, could be going through losing a job, can be going through, they finna kick us out on the first of the month, can be going through, I ain't even got a pack of ramen noodles to feed my baby when they get home. One person. Oh, I love my rant right now, because I pray to God that I'm helping that one person. Can care less about the other 66, 70 y'all. If I'm helping the one of you, it's all that matters. And we all need to start caring about the one. The one. We all need to start caring about the one. Some of us just give up. You can't help everybody. Then help that person right there. Use that as no excuse. And I ain't talking about you in general, the person that wrote that before. I'm just saying in general. That's my thought process. Society is messing us up. But Jeff, we don't have to let it. That's the whole point. It's because we fall into all of these external things that ain't, man, don't get me started. It ain't impacting your life anyway. It ain't impacting your life anyway. The biggest deceit is them telling you it does. And if you don't get behind it, you're the cause of it impacting your life. It ain't impacting your life anyway. It ain't. Most of that crap that's happening around us and on the news, it ain't impacting your life anyway. Telling y'all, man, as soon as I heard that Kenny Stills story, I'm just sitting there like, here we go. Here come my comment section. People that hate him and people that love him. That's where they got their focus on. And the crazy thing is, some of y'all deep down inside know. You know within yourself, you worry more about that than your dreams. You worry more about that than your dreams and what's going to make your life better. What's going to improve your life. Some of y'all want to help other people in life. Some of you want to be able to give back and be an activist. Then put your time into it. Put your time into what you love. I'm doing it. I love my team. I love football. I also love my God, and I don't shy away from talking about him on this channel. I don't shy away from letting y'all know that I'm a man of faith. Now, am I perfect? No. Do I do every single thing that the traditional church would have you do? No. But I know who made me. I know who I believe in, and I ain't shy about talking about it. Now, what do you love in life? What do you believe in? What do you want to do? Are you filling your life with that, or are you worrying about what other people got to say about you and what they think? You don't think it ain't family members of mine that think, oh, he overdoing that YouTube thing. I don't know what he think he doing. You don't think that it ain't people saying that? But the most beautiful thing in my life is I don't care nothing about what other people think about me. And that's why I'm going to keep saying that to y'all, because the sooner y'all feel that way, the sooner you can get on with your life. And next thing you know, they look up like, oh, look at what this person doing. 5 years from now, if I'm doing X, Y, and Z, you don't think some of them same people, oh, tell me about what you did and how you did it. I want to get into it. Same people that will criticize you and look at you like you're ridiculous. Same people. But now you doing something. Oh. That's why one of the biggest tricks of the devil is getting you to think about what other people think about you. All your insecurities. He want to highlight those. He wants to highlight it. Don't let him. Do not allow him to. Go follow your dreams, man. Wet and spot on. Do what you want to do. Stop letting other people hold you back. You're going to look up and then you're going to look up and you 80 years old like, man, I could have did this. I could have did that. Truth be told, TD could have been a hell of a basketball player and a hell of a football player. Even to this day, I look at my sons and I say, man, I just pray that they don't have the fear that I had when I was in middle school. When I made the team, but everybody else around me was just so comfortable in doing it, and I was just so nervous, so I quit. Knowing that I could have been good. And I look at my kids and be like, every day instill the confidence in them to not care about anybody else and just do you. Do you. Try anything. You want to be a cook? Your parents want you to be a lawyer? Oh, but you want to be a cook? Don't be a cook. You want to play basketball? Put everything into it. You want to be a singer? Then what can I do to support it? And that's another thing, even with our kids, man. Get behind what they want to do. Stop worrying about the stereotype of what everybody else will think about what you allowing your kids to do. Stop. It's their life. It's your job to be responsible for them, to make sure that they're safe. But allow them to start making decisions at a young age and what they want to do. Raise your kids, give them the discipline, the structure that they need. But as soon as you start seeing a desire of theirs, support it till you can't support it anymore. Daddy, I want to be a rapper. Oh my gosh, my son want to be a rapper. What's going on? What am I doing as a parent to make him want to be a rapper? Shut up! Well, son, let's see if we can find a studio to see if we can show you what that's about, to see if you really like it. You never know, that little boy or girl can grow up to be one of the most influential rappers of all time that brings people together with unity. You never know. You never know. Whatever they want to be. And I use rapper because some people give it a bad stigma. We got to start winning out here. And I'm all about winning. If you're about winning, I messes with you. We good. We ride together. If you're about winning, let's win. That's how I feel about my team. Let's win. Let's win, man. Let's get up on our feet, get up off of our behind, Do the things we want to do in life. Look at the person next to you and tell them, hey, man, I hope you have a great evening on your way home from work today. Because that same person can be on their way home to do something and you come back to work the next day. Are you kidding me? They did that to themselves? That same person. Uplift. Positivity. Y'all think it's a mistake? I'm just blowing smoke while I'm positive about our team, the Miami Dolphins? No. I ain't just blowing no smoke. Any mods in the room, man? I don't know if they trolling or what, man. But no, man. This is the life I live, y'all. This is the life that I live. Straight positivity. I ain't going to let the devil done attack me enough. The disadvantage the devil has is the more he attack you and you still alive and you still kicking and riding out, the more wisdom you have to defeat him. And he know he can't beat me. He can't beat my family. He can't beat my kids. And y'all got to also understand he will use those around you. He will attack them. He will attack the ones around you. Just to get to you because he know he can't defeat you. We got to start winning these battles, y'all. That's why I told y'all before. If you need somebody to talk to, hit me up. I'm always here. I'm always here. Personal level, whatever it is. I ain't perfect. I done been through enough myself. Shout out to Irvin Sine with the donation, man. #1 fan. Appreciate your love, bro. Appreciate it greatly, man. And William Holman, I missed you earlier. Shout out for the donation. We talked about TJ Ramming 2 videos ago. Make sure you go check out that stream, bro. Make sure you go check that out. I don't know where all the trolls came from, but it's funny, man. Sometimes I be feeling like this is that sensory stuff. They don't want you talking about the stuff that's going to help people out. This that troll stuff. They don't want you to have these kind of conversations. This the stuff you got to recognize. I'm with you, Karen. I'm with you. We all fall short, but we press on in faith, man. We all do. Stupid trolls. Don't worry about them, man. Don't worry about them. That's what they want you to do, is to worry about them. It'll be shortly lived. I promise you that. It'll be shortly lived. When he recognizes you ain't worried about him, it'll blow. It'll blow, man. Shout out to all the trolls in the room. We love you. God bless you, man. God bless you. All right. Do you speak Spanish? Okay? No, I don't speak Spanish, but I know a few things. But I don't speak primarily Spanish. Well, I don't speak Spanish like that. A few things. I appreciate you. I appreciate you too, man. I appreciate you too. Look at this. Trolls in here. Some of y'all can't see some of these comments, but some of the comments being left is racist. And because I'm telling you, that's the best way you fight it. You're telling me you love them. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, love you. I love you. I love you so much, man. No coincidences, King. Not at all, man. See, and this is what y'all got to understand. I'm actually happy this is happening right now. You got to think bigger than trolls right now. You got to think bigger than this. You see the stuff that we were talking about just now? You see what we've been talking about just now? And then look what happens. You see what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. You got to recognize stuff like this and the type of works that's behind it. See, do you have the courage and your faith shines through? It ain't me, man. It's not me. The evil media is real. I love you. I love y'all too, man. Y'all just know, man, this is TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans, guys. Y'all hit that like button on your way in. Everybody else, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Even if it's a troll, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We love you. We want you over here. Come hang out with us on Sundays when we're streaming for the game. We have a lot of fun on here. This is the way we love our chat section to be, just popping and exciting. All the messages coming through like they are. Just nothing but excitement, man. Findom is the best. Dolphins versus Jags coming up. Yes, I will be live Thursday night. Dolphins versus the Jags. I ain't gonna lie. It's still a possibility that I'll be in South Florida. There's still a possibility I might go to the game, but I'm going to tell y'all no. I'll be live right here streaming. Either way, I'll be streaming. It's either going to be a live experience or I'll be right here. I'm waiting on my dad to call me this evening, see if he's still that adamant about going on a deep sea fishing trip. Go out there and catch some dolphins and things like that. Y'all don't know what a lot of y'all probably don't know what dolphins are. The fish dolphin. All right, just so you know. Not the mammal. The fish, okay? But we'll go out there deep sea fishing. If he's still adamant about it, I will make my trip down there and go to the game. If he don't mind rescheduling another time, I'll probably just be right up here streaming live from our humble abode, guys. I had my wallet stolen in America, Lord. Go away. I know outside of that, guys, like I said earlier, man, the injuries on our team, though. Let me say that real quick. The injuries on our team is one of those things, guys, where we're starting to come back form. We're starting to get healthy. We're starting to see everything transform the way that we wanted to transform. Rashard Jones being back, Jakeem Grant. Also, we released a player today and got PJ on the roster. I don't think he's going to make the 53-man roster. It's just going to be a case of him possibly making the practice squad, which will be decent as well. Especially having more talent, you want to evaluate as much as possible. Are you going to stream Canes games? No, I'm not streaming no Canes games, man. But Breon, if you ask him, he definitely want me to stream Canes games, y'all. But it's too time consuming if I do the Canes too. I'll be doing a lot of traveling this season, so it's tough, man. It's tough. He ain't no Canes fan. Man, I'm a Canes fan. You know I'm a Canes fan. That's my number one team, bro. Stop hating like that, man. Yo, did you get my text message? Kay, I got a lot of text messages right now, like 13 of them, which is crazy. Spot on, bro. I love you. I got a lot of text messages. I'll have to check them out. I'll have to check them out and I'll respond to them later. I got a lot, so I don't know which one is which. Regarding our linebackers, I'm not sure yet. I got a lot, but I'll check it out and then we'll dive into it. If it's something I need to answer on it on the next stream that I do, I'll answer it. Outside of that, man, our team is good, y'all. Our team is good, all right? And you're a Mark Walton hater. There, I said it. How am I hating on the guy, Bree? I said that he still might be the number 3 in Miami. I literally said he may be the number 3 in Miami. It's just Laird is creeping up on him. Laird might actually be our number 3 back if he keeps this up. I know Mark Walton better ball out this week. I know he better ball out this week, man. That's a fact. He better ball out this week, man. Otherwise, he is in trouble, man. He is in trouble. Laird, Flores came out and said nothing but praises for Laird. All right? Drake to Dallas, Lord. Let you tell it. Y'all want Ezekiel Elliott back, huh? Walton is 1.5 on the depth chart. Who's one? Who's one, Bree? How about that? Zeke will never be a Dolphin. Shh. Don't never say never. Baseball player. Lord, do you love your country? Lord, hit me up on Instagram. Would love to collaborate. IG Dolphins Nation United. Do you have me on Instagram? Just send me a message, bro, because I'm live right now. And it's going to be hard for me to just remember that. Balaj, Jive Turkey. Never say never. Lord, do you have siblings? Lord. But anyway, guys, I'm actually about to get up out of the house real quick. I do have some errands to run. Nice shirt, bro. Y'all check out the merch store, man. TD Fan Shop. The link is in the description below. Check out the merch store. If you want to show your love and support, you can support through there as well. That's what's up. Outside of that, man, like I said before, guys, I'm about to get out of here. But before I leave, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Hopefully, I gave y'all a peek inside of who I am. And whether you agree with who I am or not, I love you regardless, okay? And thank y'all for tuning in to TD Fans Talk. Always showing your support, always showing your love, always being here for me. And I promise you, I'll always be here for you guys, all right? TD flossing that chain. Yes, y'all know what this is, man. Y'all know what those are, man. Those are, y'all already know. Y'all already know. Peace, y'all. I love y'all. I'll see y'all soon, man. I got more Dolphin news coming up later. After I run these errands, I might even go live in the car. So we'll see, man. Much love, very sincere. Thank you, love, and support. Shout out to you, Karen. I love you, Karen. Salute. God bless. God bless to you all, man. See y'all soon. Peace.